welcome to my channel. In this section, I want to talk about my au pair experience, answer some questions, and just have it be really informal. So I'm sorry that it's kind of in a different spot. This is the spot that I actually filmed my first video in, and I decided it's not the vibe I want. I want the more comfortable, relaxed, talking vibe for the channel. So I used to film it over by the sofa, sitting on the floor, nice and relaxed. But my cat is a little bit crazy, so she keeps running back and forth in front. I don't know why, but as soon as I start talking to the camera, there's something in her brain saying I have to run back and forth in front of it, and it gets really distracting. I tried to minimize the distraction of it all in the previous videos by just ignoring it or making fun of it, but I just feel like it's not working for me anymore. So I'm in a different spot now. There's a nice big window here. Hopefully it's fine. So I want to do sort of just an informal talk today without getting stressed and angry at her. So just please ignore it. Hopefully she'll stop. So everybody that's on here should know what an au pair is. It's someone going from one country to another country to live with a family whose kids they'll be taking care of. It is a pretty cool experience. A lot of families do it because they want that cultural exchange into their families. And a lot of au pairs do it to get to see different places and sort of have fun, because it's actually really nice. You don't have to pay for the living costs and food and things because your family's supposed to provide it, and you still get money, so it's just for you to go see places. So I was an au pair in 2017. Since then I've been a cultural care ambassador. I get buddies each month, and then they're like future au pairs, and they get assigned to me, and I'm their person who they can ask questions for, who they can talk to when they're stressed. I'm just there for them as an extra resource on a more personal level. So in the next video, I'll probably cover my au pair experience, the pros and cons for me, and just what I think about it. In this one, I just want to answer the top questions that I almost guaranteed get asked by each and everybody that I get. So the first question that I get is how to prepare emotionally for leaving. So how to sort of say goodbye and make peace with it, and just get myself in the right mindset to go away for this full year commitment in a whole different country, really far away from what I know and my family and friends. So I wouldn't say there's any specific way to really make it easier. It's not easy. The best thing is just to get excited for what is to come. If you're excited, you can't really also be sad. Yeah, you just have to spend as much time as you can with your family and friends. Don't talk about going away the whole time. People get really irritated by it sometimes. So just do as much fun things as you can with the most people you can that you think you'll miss. And make sure you have contact for everyone back in your home country so that you don't lose contact easily. The other thing to make peace with is to know that if you're fresh out of high school, you will definitely lose some friends. Yeah, it comes part of the package. Everyone moves on, starts getting busy with their life, so you won't necessarily have time to contact them, they won't have time to contact you, and sometimes you just sort of drift apart, and that's okay. The other question that I get is packing tips. So cultural care gave me a little list of things to remember to pack. My big thing that I always say is don't pack too much clothes. You'll buy so many clothes here, it's not even funny. Don't pack as much as you can when going out to the country. because you'll buy things, you'll get a lot of things from people and your host family, and you want to have that extra space to be able to not have to leave a lot of stuff, you know? And yeah, bring something that will remind you of home, some photos to make your room homey. I took two pillowcases, a summer pillowcase and a winter pillowcase. I don't know, it's just, that really actually helped me feel at home. Remember to take an adapter for your electronics. I want to say don't bother with like hair dryers and curling irons, but you'd probably want to ask your host family first what there is. I actually packed a hair dryer, and my host family ended up having one for me to use in my room. So that was something I took that I didn't have to take, and it just took a lot of space. It's all about just talking to your host family and their like current au pair, if you're not there yet, to what she's gonna be leaving for you and what the family already has there for you, and sort of pack accordingly. The other thing is, what people ask is what gifts to take your host family. I'm not the best gift giver, so I don't really have a tip for this. Some au pairs took wine from their countries. I took little handmade keychains that I felt was a really like African gesture, but I don't think it was a good gift in the end because they didn't use it, and it's brittle, so I feel like it would have broken easily if you did use it on a keychain. So it's trial and error. While you're there, you can always get stuff shipped or send them stuff when you go back home, or what. I wouldn't say for my family it was that important to bring them gifts, but the gesture is always nice, I think. Even if it's something stupid, don't worry too much about it. If it's from the heart, it's sure to be fine. Again, I wouldn't pack something huge, like 5 books for each member of the family that's like this thick, because you have to have your own stuff there, obviously. Something tiny, a bottle of wine I always think is good if your family is a family that likes wine. Something small. The other question that I get is training school advice. You have to get there, you're gonna be so tired, especially if you're from far away, somewhere with a whole different time zone. You're gonna be so tired, but I can promise you the training school is super fun, and the biggest tip that I'd give is make as many friends as you can. They'll be your little anchors all over America. If you want to go visit a different state, I'm saying America, but it can be anywhere in Germany, wherever you au pair. They'll be your little anchors, and you can then go wherever you want to go. Sometimes if you have a friend there, you can go explore with them that area or stay with them. It saves money, and it gives you so many connections for afterwards. You then have so many connections all over the world. It's an awesome experience that very little people get to have. I would say throw yourself in there, make friends with everyone, be nice, and have fun. The other question that I get is, what do I do when I arrive at the family? Like, do I immediately start spending time with them? Do I immediately start working? What do I do? So my family, the host mom picked me up. I was really grateful for that. Some families bring the whole family and they're like balloons and things, which is really cute. But to me, that would have been so overwhelming. So if you're someone who's really, really nervous, it depends on your personality, and you're not sure how tired you're gonna be after the training school, you can always ask your host family, like, I don't need a whole big thing. I just want to get a little bit used to it. I'm gonna be so tired, just make it smaller, or I don't know. It's all about communication. For me, things kind of worked perfectly. Yeah, my husband picked me up. It felt very overwhelming because what she thought about is good to talk about or explain or show this and that was so much information for me at that point, and I was so tired. So I just remember being so overwhelmed. But just listen, try to talk as much as you can, try to be honest, try to say, when you're tired, say you're very exhausted. Usually they won't let you start working like right off the bat. They'll sort of show you around, lead you in for like 2 days or so. Don't just immediately go sleep in your room. My host family gave me the option. They said you can like go lay down for a bit or whatever. I did. I was so tired that I couldn't sleep in the end. So because the room was strange, everything was strange. I was freaked out. I was stressed out. So I didn't sleep, and then they wanted to go out to a restaurant and go eat. I feel like it would sound rude to say I don't want to go to a restaurant, but I think if you just tell them nicely that you're really tired and what if you just do something at the house, play some get to know you games or something like that, it would be much easier on your on you mentally than going out. To me, it was really overwhelming, but throw yourself still in there, push through it if you are tired. They want to do something fun with you like that. But don't just go lay in your room. If the color just changed, I'm sorry, my screen was on and it just turned off. I'd say it's a learning curve for everyone, it's different. For me, it was really stressful the first 2 weeks. It was just because I was young and the first time that I've ever done something like that, and it was 4 kids and a big family, and yeah. But it was really nice because my room, like in South Africa, has always been small, and I've never had my own bathroom. And when I came to America, I suddenly had my own bathroom. I had a walk-in closet. I had this big room. I had a TV in my room. I've never had a TV in my room. So there's a lot of exciting things. But that's like the gist of it. The biggest questions that I get, the answers that I can give mostly, the biggest tip that I have is just be yourself. Go into it being yourself and expecting that the first few weeks will be really tough on you. But if you push through it, it will be so worth it in the end. So I hope you enjoy this. Please check out the next few videos. I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about my experience a little bit more in detail and maybe answer some more questions if I do stumble upon more questions in the next few videos about being an au pair, and hopefully I'll see you there. Please go follow me on Instagram and go follow my blog. Hopefully I'll be in the mood to update my blog. The past few days I haven't, so we'll see. Yeah, and thank you for being with me on this ride. See you in the next video. Bye bye.